Hello everybody, Asylum of Nightmares here. And today, as you can see, I just got back from Spirit and I ended up picking up Lord Raven. He's not one that I knew that I was gonna get, but I saw him in person and I just really loved him. So today we're just gonna do an unboxing and setup of him. So we'll get right into it. His box is very large. Way larger than I had initially expected. Here is the first look in. You can kind of see his head and everything there. We'll just start grabbing stuff. Okay. I don't know what the first thing to come out is. Here's one of the pole protectors. Pretty sure I'm gonna end up keeping those so he doesn't break. Another arm adapter. This actually fell out when I was driving him home. Clothes. Surprisingly heavy. Got his talons, hands, whatever you want to call them. We have his 4 metal poles. I think I'm going to be able to take out the head now. Okay, here we are. Here is his amazing head. The detail on this is just incredible. I love the beard too. It's just a really nice high touch. Here's his waist piece. It's not seeming like he has too many parts. Instructions. Most likely not gonna need those. Here's his base with the extra added supports. I think the last thing in here is going to be his mechanism. And wow, this is, you probably cannot see what I'm doing, but here is his mechanism. Super good quality, in depth. This is one I'm really excited to see. So I am going to go get all of the parts organized and then we can start building him. All right, so here are all his parts. He surprisingly doesn't have that many. Here is his mechanism, which is actually really heavy because of all the parts in it. Then we have his base, obviously. 4 metal poles, all labeled B. We have his talons or hands. The middle waist bracket. We have his instructions, adapter, his hood, head, love the head, and his arms. Also his cloak, which I don't know if I already mentioned or not. So we will just get into putting him together. All right, as always, the first step is to put in the 4 metal poles, making sure they click into place. Just gonna get all 4 on there. These are really heavy duty poles, by the way. These are about the size of Dark Angel's poles, who is like a foot, actually no, 2 feet taller than this guy. Got a 3rd pole on there. And the 4th pole. I'm trying to do this the best I can with one hand. All right. Then the next step is to grab the hip piece and put it on the poles. And I'm just going to snap it in right there. And the next step, this is actually going by super fast, is the mechanism, which I will do off camera because this is huge and heavy and it would just be hard to do with one hand. So I will be right back. All right, I got the mechanism on there, and the next step is to put on the clothing, which I will also do off camera because it's really hard to do with one hand. All right, so I got all his clothing on, and I did have to move him downstairs, so that's just where I'm gonna continue the setup. Next step is to attach the arms, which should not be too hard. Grab the arm through here, just like a normal SVI prop. really hard to see where the arm goes in, but that's okay. Should not have done the Velcro this early, but you know. It's almost there. There, got the first arm attached. Looking good. I've noticed that it's easier to just put the arm in through the back of him and kind of like bring it through like the arm where, like right here, instead of like putting it through the whole entire sleeve. That's what I've noticed is easier for me. If that doesn't work for you, that's also fine. Just trying to find the receptacle for the other half, the other arm. Almost got it. So close. Kind of like blinded. Okay, awesome. We got it in. And now I'm just going to Velcro up the back and make sure it's on the right settings and everything. All right, it's all Velcroed. And the next step is the fun part. You get to attach the head. It is amazing head. Here it is, another close look at it. After reviewing the footage, I did not give a very good look at it when I was initially unboxing him, so there it is. Just gonna go around the other side here. It just goes in like that, like any other SVI prop. And like so, I'm just gonna connect all the wires. Surprisingly enough, instead of being red and black, the wires are actually red and purple on this guy. If I can just find the other red wire, that would be great. There we go. Just plug it right in there. And I'm just gonna get the Velcro situated. And you might think initially that you like missed a Velcro or something when you're like first Velcroing the neck part, but that is not the case. There's a lot of extra room on the cloth right here so that his head can move in and out. I am going to go ahead and attach the like hood part. This part should be easy enough. Just put on the Velcro right there and right there. I had to like re-hot glue this part because it was not working in my favor. And oh, cannot forget the hands. Okay, I believe if you look at the box, I took the labels off. Well, the longer part of the hand, like the longest finger, goes facing inward. So it's kind of like the opposite of a human hand. And I know it's really hard to see on camera right now. I will move it back in just a second so that you guys can see all that is going on here. All right, here he is fully set up. What you couldn't see on camera, what I was doing is I was just simply attaching the hands and Velcroing this sleeve part. The sleeve was a little tricky to figure out, but it wasn't too bad because it's basically just an opening that drapes over the arm, and the only like hole to the sleeve is right here where the body part of his cloak is. Overall, this thing is so menacing. I just absolutely dig the look of him. His face is super detailed, and I know he's not necessarily a towering prop, but despite not having that height, his overall stature is just super intimidating and menacing. This thing looks totally badass, and I'm so glad that I decided to purchase him today. I'm not gonna waste any further time, and I will just hop right into the demo.
I knew you would smell the delicious pestilence on you. It's making me so very hungry. If you value your puny life, run. Or my crows and I will strip you of your flesh and leave your bones to rot. How dare you enter my forest? If you value your pathetic human life, turn back now. Or come closer, and you shall meet your doom.
Alright, that's about it. I don't think I got all his phrases in there, but there is lots of videos of him and all of his phrases. This thing is just so amazing. My one complaint with him is I wish his audio wasn't so compressed, but I mean, that's something that is really minor. You can still easily understand what he's saying. I love the phrases, love the voice acting. Definitely highly recommend this one. He's just incredible. That's all I can really say about him. Anyways, I hope you all have an amazing day. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.